Okay, hello, welcome. Let's go ahead and get started. My name is Reza Nagibi. I'm the Vice President of Technology here at Varnish Software. A little bit about me. I've been writing software professionally for about 20 years and I've been working with Varnish for close to 8 years now. I really love all things software, but I have a passion for anything performance-minded. Anyway, thank you for joining me for my presentation on the Varnish E-Commerce Accelerator. Let's get started. So what is the Varnish E-Commerce Accelerator? It's a new offering from Varnish Software which focuses on slow and problematic e-commerce websites. E-commerce websites face very unique challenges, and because of this, they tend to be slow and sometimes unresponsive. Customers expect the opposite, a fast and responsive site. So what is the problem here? First, PHP-based frameworks are slow. This includes Magento, WordPress, Drupal, WooCommerce. A lot of popular and modern web frameworks are actually built on PHP. This is because PHP is easy to use and adopt, and there's a lot of PHP talent available on the market. However, PHP can be slow and prone to bloat. While improvements have been made in this area, PHP can still bog down performance considerably. And on top of that, the fact that e-commerce sites need to be engaging, easy to use, and personalized, this adds significant complexity to the website. The second problem here is CDN technology can only accelerate static content. That generally means images, CSS, JavaScript. This can potentially leave a large portion of the e-commerce product content exposed and unaccelerated. Things like product pages, product indexes, and search results. Even if all of your static assets are cached, unaccelerated content pages can mean very slow page load times. So here's a visualization of a site loading through a CDN. We can see that static content, like a JPEG, can be cached and accelerated by a CDN. However, due to how product pages are comprised, they cannot be accelerated by a CDN. This means the page loads directly from the server, making the page slow and unresponsive. Our Varnish E-Commerce Accelerator is the solution. It decomposes caches and accelerates any and all e-commerce sites. This results in an instantaneous page load. Best of all, it requires no modification to your site. So here's a visualization of a site after using this Varnish solution. We can see that the product page, which was previously uncacheable on CDN, is decomposed and accelerated by Varnish. The result is we can now serve all content from Varnish, accelerated. So a few more points about the Varnish E-Commerce Accelerator. It's a shared user and product cache, so you can expect cache hits rates close to 100%. It's cloud friendly. It works on Amazon Azure and Google Cloud. You can even run it on your own hardware or in your own data center if you wish. Finally, it's based on two new and cutting-edge Varnish technologies, EdgeStash and Xbody. This is exclusively available from Varnish Software starting in Varnish 6.0. So let's take a look at a real-world example. We had a customer approach us who had extremely poor page load times. They tried many different CDNs and saw no improvement. They also tried all Magento optimizations in the book with the same result. Pages took forever to load. It was a horrible customer experience. So here's a waterfall of their homepage. The initial page load took about 5 seconds to load, and the overall page rendering time was over 10 seconds. What we did was set up a 2-node high availability Varnish cluster in the cloud. We chose Amazon for this effort. Initial setup took 1 week. This was from scratch to a fully functional site with GUI-based administration, monitoring, and analytics. We did 1 week of testing and it was ready to go. We switched live traffic over to it and the results were terrific. So here are the results. We can see that the initial page load time dropped from 5 seconds to 200 milliseconds, and the overall page rendering time dropped from over 10 seconds to under 3 seconds. So the results really speak for themselves. Instantaneous page load times, capacity to absorb traffic spikes. Cannot stress how important this is. No site modifications needed. Page view count per customer increased. This led to higher customer engagement and an overall increase in sales. So let's look at some of the technical details here. This solution is built for performance. Xbody can perform hundreds of decompositions per page with minimal effort. And the bulk of this work is done by EdgeStash, our exclusive edge-based templating language. EdgeStash is a runtime compiled language built inside of Varnish. What this all means is that the Varnish E-Commerce Accelerator can scale. It can absorb any traffic spikes you throw at it. It keeps your site online and significantly reduces the risk of downtime and site outages. As we can see in the graph, or as we can see in this chart, we can scale the solution to over 10,000 requests a second and 10 gigabits of bandwidth using only a single 8-core server. This is a tremendous feat of performance and cannot be matched using any other solution. So if you want more information on this, you can see our product documentation at docs.varnishsoftware.com, or read more about it at our blog at info.varnishsoftware.com/blog. We'll distribute this information to you guys after this webinar. So in summary, the Varnish E-Commerce Accelerator is a game changer for anyone suffering from poor website performance and slow page load times. The solution finally exists and is within reach for everyone, as it requires no changes to be made to your site. So, thanks everyone for attending. If you're interested in trying out the Varnish E-Commerce Accelerator, we have a zero obligation offer on the table. If the Varnish E-Commerce Accelerator does not make your website faster, you owe us nothing. We are only offering this because we truly believe this product will increase your website's performance and drastically reduce page load time. Okay, that's it. I think there's a way for you guys to ask questions if you guys have any questions. Otherwise, thank you for attending.